Hello everybody, Charles here. Give you a quick update here. Normally you would see my setup behind me. However, in a strange twist of fate, I'm actually moving my house at the same weekend as the National Convention. So if you look behind me, everything's packed up and messed up and everything. That doesn't stop us. We're not going to let little obstacles stop us, especially after what happened in the National Convention. We came out of the National Convention with the most qualified candidates on the ballot for president. I mean, Gary Johnson versus Trump and Clinton. He's an executive 2 times over, and his running mate's an executive. I mean, we have the best candidates, bar none. We have always had the philosophically best candidates, but now we actually have the most qualified candidates too. I mean, it's fantastic. So our campaign season is going to be crazy, and it starts today. It has to start today. It starts, and we go from here to November 9. Did I say November 9? I did say November 9, not November 8. November 8 is when we take the White House. That's fine. But they're going to start to take it back from us if we're not a stronger party. And we have to grow this party and be stronger. So it's about November 9. As we embrace new voters, we have to reach out and build these bridges, I call them, build these relationships with them so that they stay with us and they realize that liberty is a better option than what they can have with the other parties. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a lot of work. And this is important. The EC that were there and the delegates that were there, very excited, very fired up, very enthusiastic. Everybody left on a pretty big high, I think. It was really, really very energizing. Kind of floated out of there and got in my car and drove home. And I couldn't wait to come here and tell you about it. And then I realized I'd packed up all my stuff and sent it in my little in-home studio here. Doesn't matter. It's worth it. I'll just go ahead and do it on this phone, even if it doesn't look the best, because we're about working here and getting things done far more than we're about looking good on the camera. Okay, some important stuff coming up here. We're going to have a Region 7 event. We're also going to do a Region 6 event and a Region 10 event. You're starting to think, wait a minute, that's a lot of events. That's correct. The events committee is really getting things going. If you want to be part of that, please get in touch with Russ. I see some other stuff. I believe we have an assistant editor for the newsletter in Amanda Gluck. Fantastic there. That's going to be good. And I'm also talking with somebody about chairing the candidates committee, and we'll see if he's going to step up to that or not. I don't know. He has to check his life and make sure it works, because it's going to be busy from here to there. Remember, it's all about November 9, so we don't really stop just on November 8. We might take a breather for 20 minutes or so, but that's about it. Okay, let's talk about something else we've got coming down. We came up with an idea I'm calling burn centers. If you get out your calendar and you look, the DNC convention is coming up, and Her Majesty is going to be coronated, and there's going to be a bazillion million angry Bernie voters, Bernie supporters. That's right, a bazillion million angry, disenfranchised Bernie people. That's right, politically homeless Bernie people. We're going to give them a home. We're opening up burn centers in every region the day after her coronation, the day after her that DNC event closes. That's what we're doing. We're opening up burn centers. We're going to be telling people, come on down. If you've been burned and you feel like it's not working for you because the Democrats have left you behind, because they've abandoned everybody who can't pay for them, then come on out and we'll check your vitals, the world's smallest political quiz, and we'll give you some therapeutic courses of action you could take, like say, joining Liberty and voting for them, and that sort of thing. So we're going to have every region rep I've talked to, which I believe is all of them at this point, have embraced this, and they're dedicated to making this happen. It's going to be one of our biggest voter outreaches ever. That's okay though. We're not done. We haven't forgotten the GOP. We're working on something for the GOP too. Don't quite have the details on that yet, but it comes. It's bigger than that though. It turns out that while I was at National, I was talking to some people there. They like the idea. So burn centers could be popping up nationwide. In fact, I talked to the people who were capable of putting one across the street from the Democratic National Convention. That may happen. That could be interesting. Don't really know if it's going to. I'm going to focus here on Florida, but it could be fun. It could be a nationwide thing. Who knows? We'll find out. Reach out and talk to some people. So, burn centers are coming. Biggest outreach in LPF history. That means we're going to need a lot of help. It's time to get involved. It's time to get started. Reach out, talk to your region reps, call me, chair@lpf.org, send me an email. reach out to whoever you know, get started, reach to your county affiliates, definitely reach to them. Those folks I've talked to a lot of county affiliates, not all of them yet, there's more there I need to call, but a lot of them are very excited about this. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Obviously, we're working with county affiliates. And if you're an unaffiliated county, consider helping us with that too. We need all hands on this. This is going to be one of our biggest things. And we're just really getting going. So, okay, it's about November 9, not November 8. We've got some great candidates. The candidates will bring voters to us. The other parties are making their voters angry. We have to be on the streets with a better message. We can do this, folks. We can do this. Live free.